So recently, the school won in the inter-school debating, and I thought there are things really well done, and I want to share it with you guys. So most people reckon that when you're in the debate, you win by having strong points, but that's not really actually good enough. Every debate I've been to, the judges reflect that there's not enough exchange between the two teams. So mainly what they're actually looking for is not you. Like, you know how when most people rebut, you attack a specific point. This point is not valid. That point is flawed. But that's actually not a good idea. Like, you should do that. But that should be your examples to support your argument of why what they're saying is invalid. It's like an essay. Think about it this way. What you need to do is say their argument is invalid, and you prove that point by using some of their flawed examples. So I would suggest that when you actually rebut, you think about their argument as a whole. Like, think about whether they contradict themselves, because a lot of people actually do that. Whether they're going around in circles, that's another thing that most people do. So yeah, look for these kind of things. Also, like, sometimes when the topic is something like a certain system is flawed, like school shouldn't have homework or something, they need to actually come up with a model to propose how this can be improved. When you do that, think about how their model does not work. You have to question them on, like, is this really practical? Do we really do this? Besides that, I also have some general tips. First, you don't rebut their rebuttals, because that's actually really basic. It sounds really stupid, so don't do that.
Also, it is the biggest time waste you can ever use, because you've got limited time, usually about 3 minutes per speaker. And if you start rebutting the rebuttals, you forget your own argument, and then you lose your point, and as a result, you're having no effect on the debate itself.
I recall this debate. The topic was are poets or scientists more important? And somehow they end up arguing about whether ATA is important or not, and I'm just like, how do you end up there? So please don't go off topic. Secondly, this actually really helped. You know how you tend to write cards to rebut for your teammates, like your rebuttal cards? Don't write them dot points, because it takes a lot of effort to interpret what you say. So write it as like a whole paragraph, so they can just read it off the card. That takes a lot of stress off your teammates.
Forget the structure is very important, because remember which speakers would speak about what, and statistics, as I mentioned, are very important. Those are the key things that you should do in a debate, what you shouldn't do. And looking up for inconsistencies. So as Jackie was saying, when you find a flaw, what you do is you use that to your advantage. So you give your argument, but using that flaw, you say, my argument says this, and hence as a result, you don't directly reject it. You use it with your statistics, saying my statistics say this, and hence as a result, their one is incorrect. You don't directly say no, their one's wrong. You got to have proof and examples to why their one is wrong. You can't just directly say that their one's wrong, or else it doesn't make sense to the audience.
Yeah.
And don't forget eye contact, very important. Because if you just read off a speech, it's like if you're reading a book, which anybody can do. Eye contact and general gestures. So you're not going to be doing a drama feel where you're moving everywhere, or you don't want to be standing still as like a stick. You know, you want to be just casually hand gestures and so on.
Yep. So that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys.